listening to Covert Radio.
Good evening or good morning, wherever you are at. This is Covert Radio. It is February the 7th, 2022. You know, I have a couple questions for you guys here. If you'll leave me a couple comments. If the comment section's working, I can't guarantee that at all. There's really not been too many comments on the last few videos on YouTube, and you know, I've showed you guys before that there's a lot of censorship going on here for whatever reason. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I care, but you know, at this point, you have to care. It doesn't matter if I care because, you know, I've cared. Do you care? Like, what do you actually care about? Please, I'm begging you. I don't care who you are. I want to know what you care about. What is important to you? What do you, you know, and I could get into psychology. I could get into the basis of the people who pay attention to Covert Radio. At one point, it was predominantly women, and then, you know, it was kind of equal men and women. Then it was men because here came all the hate and the racism because they had to protect their internet data from the big bad white man. Ain't no white devil gonna take down one of ours. You know, so... And if you want to get into the psychological aspects of what makes up men and women, you know, by nature, women don't like nonfiction. They like fiction. They like fiction. They like to be carried away. That's why these shows like 90 Day Fiancé and, you know, 1,000-Pound Sisters and all the murder porn on Discovery and, you know, living with evil and marrying evil and evil, this and that and evil. It's almost like just, you know, it's fiction. It's a circus. They're sitting back and watching a circus, and whatever women get from that, I don't know. I mean, I know there's still a lot of women that listen to Covert Radio, but I want to know what you care about. And when are you going to get so angry that you are actually going to make an effort and do your part? And I mean, even if that means just boycotting a brand, stopping to use a certain product, stop buying, stop being so reliant on Amazon and Amazon Prime. And, you know, if you really understood how they look at us, you know, you have to have some pride to even begin to care. If you had an inkling of an idea of how they view us, you know, you may really consider standing up and stop being a medical guinea pig, slave, gullible, lied to, bum peasant, clamoring for your crappy $80 a week job at Dollar General that has nothing but busy work at the gas stations. It's tons of busy. You know, the place I go and play, I play the lottery a lot. I mean, not a lot, but yeah, a lot. You know. And to be honest with you, it's almost like, you know, I love going to bingo. I love all that stuff. But since the lockdown or whatever, you know, I haven't even been to bingo in a while, but it's cheaper than the casino. It's a little bit cheaper than the horse races, which I really love. And I do play the lottery. I mean, there are some days that is my only hope. That is my only hope. You know, I'll like tease myself. I'll be like, I'll have my stack of lottery tickets, and I'll be like, it'll be, 8, 9 o'clock. And I'm like, maybe I hit. Now I'm not going to look yet. I'll wait. I'll save it. And then maybe I'll envision, man, what if I did hit, this number? And I'm not talking about Powerball and all that. I'm talking about just normal lottery. Put an extra 5 or 10 grand in your pocket, which I have hit. And, I walked out of a store it's been about 5 years ago now. I walked in with several winning lottery tickets. I walked out with $8,000 cash. I hit a number straight, and I was like, can you cash another one? Yeah, let me check. Can you cash another one? Yeah, let me check. Can you cash one more? Yeah, let me see. And I walked out of there. I walked in like with $20 in my pocket, and I walked out with like $8,000 in my pocket. It was a good day. You know what I mean? Hey, it was a good day for Covert Radio. Yeah. Thank you. Let's get it up. Thank you. But, yeah, some days it's my only hope. A lot of days it's my only hope. Just flirting with the idea that my number may have come out straight. And, what I will do with that little bit of extra money. Will I invest it? Will I buy Ethereum? Will I buy Bitcoin? Will I sit on it? Will I flip a car? What will I do with this money? And I'll amuse myself sometimes for hours doing this until the depressing realization that I did not hit, comes to the surface. And then tomorrow it's the same exact thing. But what I was saying was, I get to know these people that are at the gas stations and stuff that I play. I only played a couple different ones. And, obviously I'm a very personable person. I know their names. They know mine. We have conversations. Sometimes I've been in there for an hour talking with some of the people that work there. And they're always so stressed out. They hate life. They hate their job. They don't have time to go to the bathroom. People are always calling off. A lot of times they're there by themselves. And a lot of the work that they have to do is busy work. They have to count every pack of cigarettes. They have to count every can of snuff. They have to count, blunt papers and cigar wrappers, whatever, the grape ones and cotton candy and all that stuff. They got to count everything. Every day, every shift that they work. And that's that's what you keep busy doing. But I want to know what you care about, because if we don't start to care and really, I'm saying, start to call these people out, it's over. It's over. They've come to a point now, and I know you know how much they lie, but they've gotten to the point right now where they are so assertively lying directly to your face because they think that you're so stupid that you will not even begin to try to verify what they're saying. That's how stupid they genuinely believe you are. That they can just say whatever they want at this point. And even if you try, like this video, what I'm about to show you right now, even though this is all mainstream media and published articles, this is going to be a very short video because this is only a run-up to the Sunday show. I just had to get this off my chest because I didn't want to make this part of the Sunday show in lieu of people, not listening, or this being tucked in 40 minutes and nobody makes it. Whatever. I need to know what you care about. And I need to understand, when are you going to care? When are you going to stand up? And when are you going to hold people accountable? Do you know how easy it is to go to your local government website, your county website, your state website, put in your zip code or whatever, and they will tell you directly, they'll link you directly to the people that are in office that are supposed to be helping us? Call them out. Call them out. start calling these people out. You know, the group of people that was closed with Covert Radio, we all worked together. We were so much of a cohesive unit when we were working towards a common goal with Tommy Sotomayor. And I'll give you one example. Just alerting corporations and companies, hey, do you understand that your brand and your corporation and your company, do you understand that your label, your logo, your message, everything, your products are being pre-rolled on videos like this? And then we would, show them. I could one day soon, I think, because I'm going to start cleaning up the server to make room for covertradio.com version 2.222. Oh, God, I have so much stuff to do. But anyway, I'm going to start cleaning up the server. And before I delete a bunch of stuff, I'm going to show you a lot of secret stuff that you guys never knew. Maybe you did. Maybe I don't, I can't remember everything I've disclosed, but I'm going to show you just a glimpse of the work that we put in on the background. I would always say, we're taking care of this. We're working offline, and we were, and I have the proof. I mean, I don't have to, but I want to show you so there's a record before I delete it all. And I'll show you the work that I constantly talked about in the background that we were doing. And, I don't care what anybody says. I know our small group, maybe 10 to 20 people, 10 people strong, I'd say. We were part of the instrumental move of the initial adpocalypse that happened on YouTube. We were dedicated every day calling corporation after corporation after business every day and letting them know what was happening. I personally spoke to the ad management services at the Wall Street Journal. So, just to show you when we actually had a common goal that we cared about then, the moves and the changes that we physically actually made. And I fear people are so lost in bread and circus right now that they don't even understand really everything and the implications of what's happening, because the news is purposely dreadful. So you don't pay attention. So you go deeper into bread and circus. Like this garbage here. Do you see this? I mean, this is just one example of I don't belong on this planet. The people that follow shit like this, I'm either they're not human or I'm not human, because there's not a bone in my body that can relate to, this is a freak show. But this clown has, instead of being in a psych ward somewhere or under heavy sedation and heavy psychotherapy, he gets to go live on YouTube. And the scary part is there are hundreds of thousands of people that watch the train wreck. A white influencer who spent $250,000 on surgery to resemble a K-pop star said they want to look more Korean, despite facing backlash and death threats. Okay, you would think that's bad enough, right? Why would you spend, and whose money are you spending? You're a young kid. $250,000. See, and there's parts of me that know how deep learning is and how deep we are into AI, artificial intelligence, that I don't even, I question if this is even a real person. This could all be a figment of somebody's imagination. If you don't, there's just so much stuff that that's another question I want to, is there anybody listening to my voice that once involved with Covert Radio? And I'm dead serious. I cannot do everything. And there's so much content. And I get so overwhelmed, I shut down. I have 5 shows right now that need done right now tonight, this hour, right this second. I'm not going to get to them. And then here's what happens. A day goes by, 2 days, I got to get to those. 3 days, 4 days, I got to get to those. Up 5 days, we're in a whole new cycle of bread and circus. We're in a whole new cycle of trauma. We're in a whole new cycle of lies and deception. And then I get 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 stories. I'm like, I got to get these done. I got to get them done. And then, okay, I might get 1, maybe 2. And then I get, I get censored. I get penalized on YouTube. I get shut down. And then I don't care. You understand how this has been going with Covert Radio? And I've said this since day one. If there's anybody that wants involved on any level, email me, covertradioemail@gmail.com. I will vet you. And not just me by myself. You will be vetted through Discord, or Covert Radio Discord. And I mean, sky's the limit. I can give you content. I just need another voice and another road, another outlet. And it can all go under Covert Radio. It's just that there's too much. There's too much. And I truly believe that the perspective I have on all of this is completely viable and it's completely needed, or I would not do this. I don't talk to hear myself talk at all. I want people to really understand what's happening. I want people to really wake up to see what's going on. But there are people paying attention to the bread and circus and the freaks. Here's just a couple bullet points of this article. Influencer Oil London said they've received hate and death threats for claiming to be transracial. Okay. London, who was born white, British, said they spent $250,000 to look like a K-pop star. They said they will continue. And why are they being referred to as they? Again, more psychosis for the younger kids and the younger generation. They. Got to have the right pronoun, they, he, him, she, whatever. They said they will continue having surgery, including a potential penis reduction procedure. And over 3 million people read. Okay, that's just a little ad. Okay, so is this even real? Is it real? Why does Insider keep referring, or the article keep referring to it as they? That doesn't make sense. So let me play this for you for about 1 minute, just so you understand the depth of the psychosis here.
Hey guys, what's up? A long time no see. I haven't been on YouTube for a while, but I just wanted to say hi to you guys. And me and Jimin have actually been going through a lot recently, me and Cardboard Jimin, and we have an announcement to make that's really emotional and really sad, and I look a bit of a mess right now, being crying.
He married a cardboard cutout. That footage is of him and mind you, he's from Britain. So he had to fly to America. He had to spend whatever money to get to Vegas. He went to Vegas with a cardboard cutout of this K-pop star, and they got married. Okay?
All day about this decision. But for the last 2 years since me and Cardboard Jimin, we got married, I have received so much hate online, so much abuse, millions and millions of haters. And it's really tough, So the last month I haven't really been active on social media so much. And I've been thinking, maybe everything people say is true. Maybe I shouldn't be married to Cowboy Jimin. Maybe I'm being selfish. Maybe I'm selfish, I'm keeping Cowboy Jimin to myself when the whole army loves Jimin. So maybe that's not good. So, Jimin is not happy being with me. Cowboy Jimin, I've dressed him up in this beautiful costume and he's still not happy with me. So, he wanted to do the Asian made boy trend on TikTok, but he kept giving me a paper cut. Anyway, I digress. So me and Jimin have decided we are going to get a divorce.
There's 5 more minutes of this psychosis. And if you want to watch this, which surprisingly, you probably will watch this. Do you understand what they're doing to us psychologically? You probably will watch this video if I link it in the description because you too want to see the train wreck. When are we going to break this cycle? When are we going to take control back? When are we going to re-own and reclaim our own sanity and sanctity? When? When are you going to decide to stop falling a victim to the bread and circus? And I'm literally calling us victims because we are being victimized every day. Again, the whole reason for this video, just so I didn't include it in another one, I just want to show you this. They are lying directly. And this is CNBC. They're lying directly to our faces.
All right, let's do it. Let's answer your questions, Tiff. First up, a video question for you.
Why has Pfizer stock remained flat throughout the entire pandemic?
Yeah, this is real. This is real. Why has Pfizer stock remained flat among the whole entire pandemic? Joe Schmo America from West Virginia would like to know. He's clearly reading this. They don't even try to try in the manipulation. But his question is, why has Pfizer's stock remained flat?
When they're helping to save the world. And is Pfizer a buy, a sell, or a hold? Thank you very much.
All right, that was David in West Virginia with...
Yes, Joe Schmo All-American David in West Virginia. Why has Pfizer stock remained flat when they are helping to save the world? Really? Because there's a lot of people that disagree with that.
The question that a lot of people probably have, Tiff, what's the answer?
Yeah, so, Pfizer got a government contract to produce a vaccine, and they did. So they're not making crazy money off the sale of this vaccine, as you might think. But Pfizer's been researching COVID-type vaccines. Okay,
so everything you're looking at is a complete lie. This may be a micro snippet of a day, an hour of trading. And she said they're not made. I'm not going to play this because I'm not going to waste your time. You can watch this if you want to. It's a complete sham, fake, created commercial lie. Because they think you're so stupid that you won't even do something like this and actually research Pfizer's day, week, month, their 6 month, their year to date, their 1 year, their 5 year market trend. Do you see this? How is this? This isn't a flat line, Joe Schmo David from West Virginia. How come they're saving the world? Why has Pfizer stock remained flat? This isn't flat. This is an upward trajectory for 5 years straight. Just about. Oh boy, really look at this in just the last couple years. Uppity up, 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 up. Their stock value basically almost doubled. You see it's at $53 a share. That's up almost 80%. But yet in this video, she shows you that it's like $39, $35 right here. Again, this is a snippet of a hour of trading at some point in time in the last day or two. This is live right now. $53 flat, up 72.92%. Here's their 5-year market right here. It's just gone up and up and up. Starting at April the 7th of 2017, they came out the gate at $32.30, and right now they're at $53. That's not flat. And even if you go 6 month, that's not flat. Year to date, not flat. Or that's the year. Or 1 year, not flat at all. Continued trajectory straight up. Doubled in value. Then she has the audacity to say what? What did you say? Come on.
Yeah, so, Pfizer got a government contract to produce a vaccine, and they did. So they're not making crazy money off.
They're not making crazy money. Let's see here. What's this? Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna making $1,000 of profit every second, while the world's poorest countries remain largely unvaccinated. This is the New York Times. Pfizer reaps hundreds of millions in profits from the COVID vaccine. The company said its vaccine generated $3.5 billion in revenue in the first 3 months of this year. This was 2021, May of 2021. $3.5 billion. Here's the fun. I love this. Oh, come on, fact checkers. What is it? Oh, it's conspiracy lie, cuckoo brain stuff. Here's the lie, everybody. Pfizer made $37 billion in profit in its last quarter. Oh, what a lie. Fact checkers. No, Pfizer did not report 37 stupid, crazy, conspiracy, cuckoo brain, racist $1 billion in profit. No, they didn't. They reported $24.09 billion in revenue for the third quarter of 2021. Not 37 billion cuckoo dollars, just a measly $24 billion. Yet she says they've not made no crazy money. They lie directly to your face. I'll link this article. It's gut-wrenching. Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna have used their monopolies to prioritize the most profitable contracts with the richest governments, leaving low-income countries out in the cold. Despite receiving public funding of over $8 billion, the three corporations have reduced calls to urgently transfer vaccine technology and know-how with capable producers in low and middle income countries via the World Health Organization. A move that can increase global supply, drive down prices, and save millions of lives. Are you crazy? They don't want any competition. Anna Marriott, Oxfam's health policy manager, said, contrary to what Pfizer CEO says, the real nonsense is claiming the experience and expertise to develop and manufacture life-saving medicines and vaccines does not exist in developing countries. This is just a false excuse that pharmaceutical companies are hiding behind to protect their astronomical profits. What does she say? Cuckoo, silly, conspiracy, crazy racists say they're not making any money. And Joe Schmo America wants to know, how come the stock is flat, considering they saved the earth? How is that? How is that? It's also a complete failure of government to allow these companies to maintain monopoly control and artificially constrain supply in the midst of a pandemic, while so many people in the world are yet to be vaccinated. Based on company financial statements, the alliance estimates that Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna will make a pre-tax profit of $34 billion this year between them, which works out to be over $1,000 a second, $65,000 a minute, and $93.5 million a day. We can't even wrap our brains around these numbers. $93 million every day. $65,000 a minute. The monopolies these companies hold have produced 5 new billionaires during the pandemic, with a combined net wealth of $35.1 billion. Go ahead, keep ordering your crap garbage made by slaves in China. Keep ordering that off Amazon. Keep doing it. Keep marching into the Walmarts. Keep doing it. Go. You deserve to be where you're at if you don't realize what's happening. You know, this is another way they kind of, are able to skirt reality and skirt the truth, because Pfizer shares, it says right here, they have a 50-50 split with BioNTech. And if you want to know who BioNTech is, that's the other division of Pfizer that's hell-bent on artificial intelligence. This is something I have in a video coming up. So, there you have it. You want to go watch this right here? He's getting a divorce from his cardboard cutout. And how many views is this? This has almost 200,000 views. 3,600 comments. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and watch that? Don't look behind the curtain. Don't support Covert Radio. Don't get involved. Because just like Amalia the Amalgamation, it's all going to come crumbling down directly outside of your door next. Covert Radio, please subscribe to Rumble, because that is where the real content is going to be for the Sunday show. And consider supporting this type of media. Or go watch this freak right here. Because I just can't, I just can't wrap my head around it. I really genuinely can't. I cannot anymore. And I'm not going to try. I'm just not. I'm not. I want to know what you guys care about. I really genuinely, I truly want to know what you care about. Leave me some comments. You guys take care. Have a good day.